Hello, hello, hello. Happy I Am Sunday, you guys. Yo, we are out here at the beach. Which beach are we at?
Somewhere close to Treasure Island.
Yeah, somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Along the Gulf somewhere.
Yeah.
We decided to have a beach day and just enjoy, family time outside. But you guys, I wanted to hop on here.
Absolutely.
One, to engage with you all because we want to do more of it.
Yeah.
We are expanding so much and we have a beautiful rapport with our clients. And so we want to show up on here more often and have these conversations with you guys. Let me turn the camera around. Hi, everybody. I'm going to wait until some more people come on because I have a very interesting conversation I want to have with you guys. I want to invite you into our world when it comes to transcending consciousness, okay? Because Jade and I have made a vow to become better people every single day.
Absolutely.
And so with that choice of becoming better, you're going to be faced with challenges, okay? Wow. You're going to be faced with things that you didn't even know existed, okay?
Absolutely.
That needs to come up and out to be released. Absolutely. For your, for your life, okay? For the life that you want to create and want to experience tangibly, all right? A lot of people throw around the words manifestation and, abundance and light and, being able to do things, which is true, it's right. However, there's actual processes and, techniques, it's work, it's like real work, tangible things that you have to do in order to attain, that type of stuff. So I just want to share some experiences with you guys, personal experiences, because we're all in this thing together, right? We're all having this human experience together. And so I love sharing my experiences with those who resonate or relate, because if I've been able to transmute and alchemize a situation that is very similar or the same as something you're going through, right? Then I can teach you how I did it, and then you can do it too. And then you can start to live a better quality of life like I'm living, right? Because I have mentors and coaches and tribe and, beautiful people that I'm surrounded by, in my reality that I get to look up to and that I get to learn from and implement what it is that they're doing, okay, to create these outcomes. Okay, because if I see somebody like my mentor experiencing, dinner at an expansive ass restaurant, okay, like fine dining, full bottle of wine, champagne, if I see her doing that, right, and I'm already in her container, I'm already in the midst of her, right, she's teaching me what it is she's doing to create that outcome, yeah, I'm going to implement what it is that I am learning from her, okay, so that I can create similar outcomes. And so that is why we want to start showing up on here more. Hold on, y'all, because Kimmy's coming back up here. You having fun?
I made a new friend.
I saw. That's awesome.
You stay close where you can still touch the bottom and everything, okay?
Right.
When you told me to
Come in a
She's
bit.
learning to swim, and she's doing such a great job. So she's building her confidence, and she's just going for it.
But you're doing a great job. Okay?
Don't forget to get their name.
You can still touch? Okay.
And hello, everybody that's hopping on. If you're hopping on, catching the replay, whatever it is, thank you so much for sharing space. We want to start coming on here more often. Myself especially, because I am working through my own personal challenges with showing up behind a screen, because I really thrive in person, like face to face. And if you are my client and you have experienced me, okay, let me know in the comments, because the love is real and the energy is so real. So yes, we want to start showing up on here more so that we can actually show you guys with tangible evidence, like actual stimuli, okay, amongst the five senses, things that you can also implement in your life, right? New concepts, new thought patterns, new beliefs, right? New ways of thinking, right? Things that you can literally pick up. It's very easy to pick up and implement if it resonates, and then create your own outcome. Like, witness it for yourself, right? Because we're in the age where it's all about yourself, and it's like external outsourcing is what has created all of this mess right here. It's a lot of people still externally outsourcing the answers in every area of life.
Right.
Okay. And so now is a time where that paradigm is dying out. Is a lot of people, especially young people that's coming up, that are so conscious,
Right.
and so aware, you know what I'm saying, and are so passionate about the discrepancies amongst this reality in their timeline. And so this is just like a beautiful transition to what I wanted to bring to you guys today, because this beautiful young soul, shout out to Qwynn. I'm going to tag him because he is intelligent. He's brilliant.
Absolutely.
This young man is on his way to college to become a neurosurgeon, but he is also very active in his community, in his high school, okay?
Yes.
On many committees, making real life change in the educational system.
Yes.
And so we were blessed, okay? We were blessed to be in his presence just by synchronicity. It was divine aligning, okay? We were in his presence and just was granted the opportunity to sit at his table, honey, and have a conversation with him. No music was played at all.
None.
Okay, and this young man is 18.
Yes.
Okay, we have very old souls. So we don't even get down with younger people like that. Okay, we vibe with everybody, but like the tables that we sit at, okay, these people are prominent. These people have wisdom, and age has nothing at all to do with it. I said these people are prominent and these people have wisdom.
Right.
I did not say these people had age.
Right.
Now, yes, a lot of these people have been on this earth for way longer than we have.
Yes.
Okay, but they are still young at heart. They are still very vital.
Yes.
Okay, so age is just a number.
Literally.
Because what I'm getting ready to bring to you guys, this awareness and this concept, and I am just inviting you into a conversation. Okay, I'm gonna set the disclaimer because there's a lot of people out here that's so sensitive, you know, everybody gets offended so easily. So I want to set the disclaimer that this is just a conversation. This is just from our experience. If it doesn't resonate, you know, thank you for being here, but you know, if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate, and that is okay too. Okay, and if it resonates, ashe, right? Like, take it in and leverage it for your own abundance. Okay, y'all, I gotta give me some water. Hold on 1 second.
You may get some?
Yes, please. Let me give y'all a view real quick, because you know what, this is our time. Oh, I got my hand over the camera, but just enjoy the view. This is beautiful.
Oh man, the jewels that are about to be dropped, though. This is a great
The jewels that Qwynn dropped, that you know, that just you know created this whole entire experience for me.
Absolutely,
was amazing in itself.
Right. It was
totally unexpected. Unexpected.
Never expected, really.
I'm telling you.
It just shows up when it's time.
I'm telling you.
So that was the time for that download to drop, and it came from Qwynn.
Right.
Or that upload, actually. That was an upload.
Yeah, this is an upload. What I'm sharing right now is an upload. This is something that was expanded upon in my reality. It had already been in my reality, but it was expanded upon in my reality. And so now that I have this expansive view on it, I'm sharing it with you guys in my own words, but this is not original from me, from my mouth. This was brought to my reality. That's an upload.
Right.
What's up, Martin? You always join. Thank you so much for sharing space, man. If you have any questions, or if you have any comments or thoughts or anything, please don't hesitate to share, okay? So that we can just have a beautiful conversation. All right, you guys. So what happened was we ran into a beautiful soul, Qwynn, whom we know, okay? He's just an amazing young human being, okay? And we just easily dived into the conversation of what privilege is, because he was telling us and sharing with us his experience in high school and what it's like nowadays for the kids. And it was just interesting because, like, y'all, I haven't been in high school in I don't know how long. It's been a long time. It's been a minute, okay? It's been a minute since I've been in high school. So he was just sharing his experience with us in high school. And he was telling us his roles and how, like, you know, He is very active on a lot of committees because he just has such a wide spirit. He wants change in his community, and he's taking real steps to do that. And he's done a lot of amazing things. So in this conversation, right, he brought up his explanation to one of his teachers, privilege, in reference to white privilege,
right.
okay? And so in him explaining his concept and his view on this, when I say wow,
right,
it changed my life.
absolutely.
Like, I am having
Mine
a
as
new,
well, yeah.
I am right now as I speak to you guys, am having a brand new experience that I've never had in my life. And I'll just share that with you guys really quickly.
Right.
We decided to rent a cabana because we bought our tent out, right? We're always prepared.
Right.
We bought our tent out, but we've been looking for
However,
parking for like, a minute. We're
about
not
an
attached to
hour.
time.
Right,
But we
yeah.
was looking for parking for a minute, in and out of traffic. It's crazy out here, So we finally pulled right into a space. We just started driving down the coast. We said, you know what, we're not attached.
Right.
It's okay. We're together in the car. We're happy. We're grateful to even be doing this right
Absolutely.
now. So we're gonna take our time.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
So here it is, we're going down the coast, thinking we gotta drive another 40 minutes, right?
Right.
2 minutes later, y'all, literally 2 minutes, we drive right into our parking space. Somebody pulled out, we pulled right in. Wow. Okay, cool. So we get the tent because we're prepared. We got everything out here. We get the tent, bring it. We forgot the tarp. We don't have the tarp, so it's like, what we're gonna do? We're gonna go back home. We're gonna leave. Like, what are we gonna do? We just got a parking space. What is it? So it's like, you know what? Why don't we just rent an umbrella or a cabana? We've never done it before. Why don't we just do that now? Right? Okay, cool. We walk in. We're like, okay, it's probably gonna be about $20. Right? Cool. Easy. Right? Problem solved. We get here, find one, get in it. Okay, sure enough, the sign says 25. The guy walks over,
Right.
kind person, and said, you know what, you guys came a little bit late. It's 3:00. We like, this is perfect time, and we close at 5. Even better. Okay, we just need an experience.
Right,
We don't need
right.
all day.
Facts.
He comes and he says, you know what, I'm gonna just give it to you for 20
Boom.
because y'all came a little later, and any chance that I get to do that, I always do it. Wow.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, we took it. So now we're here in a cabana, and it's a wonderful experience. I'm like, yo, we literally have never done this. We literally
Never.
would sit in the sun hot, uncomfortable, because we felt as if we couldn't afford it, or just like it just wasn't enough. We just made up so many limiting beliefs as to why we couldn't, and so we didn't, because life shows you what you believe to be true. And so we're just sitting here like, wow, this is a privilege to be under a cabana right now, because there's people that are not in the cabanas. Okay, as you can see when I turn the screen, there's people that's not in the cabanas, okay, that are hot right now in agony. It's painful. This sun is as glorious as it is, and I'm grateful for it because I'm gonna get in it a little bit, okay? But those people are in agony, honey, because it's hot out here. It's a privilege right now to be sitting under a cabana, and I'm going to explain to you guys what I mean by this, because Qwynn expanded my consciousness and I leveraged it for my abundance, and so I get to have this experience that I created.
Right.
Okay, this experience is wonderful. I'm in the shade, okay? All my things are laid out comfortably. My water is still cold.
Right.
Okay, my child I can see right here. She's playing in the water, making friends.
Right.
Okay, like, this is such a beautiful experience. We got our music. We got spaces. Nobody that's close to us. Nobody at all. Okay? And so, yeah. So let me just get into the tea, honey, because
Let's talk about this right now.
this is just, okay, so going back to the conversation with Qwynn.
Yes.
He was explaining to us his beautiful explanation to his teacher what white privilege is, because she was unaware that she had this. Right? That she was living with this concept in her reality. Okay, and obviously she's a teacher in a, predominantly black school.
Right.
Right? Or children of color, if you say. Right? Y'all, it's hot out here. Y'all see this jug of water? This is another thing that is required for abundance, like water. So anyway, so he's telling us this explanation, and what he says is, privilege is privilege. It's just something that is. Everybody has a privilege.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, white privilege is just one of the privileges that white people have, you know, which is because of the color of their skin, they experience different things that people of color do not experience and will not experience, okay? So I'm not gonna go into that because that's a whole nother conversation.
Absolutely.
And that is not the intention of this one, okay? So he was explaining to her that privilege is a thing that all people have.
Absolutely.
There's different types of privileges, okay? Like, so for instance, there's intelligence privilege. Some people are just more intellectually in tuned, okay, with their knowledge, and so they are privileged. They will be presented opportunities that not many of us will have because we don't have that natural born privilege of just being intellectually touched like that.
Absolutely.
You know, like with higher IQs and just being intelligent. Like, have you ever met a person that was just naturally smart, like beyond measure? Like, wow, I have.
Right.
I was in college. I was a freshman in college with a 15-year-old.
Amazing.
15. He wasn't even old enough to get into the club. You heard me? So all of us are excited after class to get out to the club for the first time, right? Because, you know, we're in college, we're 18, we can do it, you know, and here it is, he's 15. He's so far from that, right? And still a kid, still a child, but just intelligent. So some people out, if everybody has a privilege, like those of us who have all parts of our bodies functioning, like our legs, our arms, our feet, our hands, we are privileged as humans to be able to do all the things that we can with all of our parts of our body. There's some people in this world that were born without a leg.
Absolutely.
Or that was born without an arm or a hand, a toe. Okay? So privilege is not just something that white people experience, honey. Okay? Like, privilege is something that everybody experiences. And privilege is also a choice.
Dropped it on him.
Privilege is also a choice. You can choose privilege and leverage that for your abundance. Okay? And if this is resonating, if you are watching this, let me know in the comments, please. Please. And so Qwynn was just explaining like how like there's like pretty privilege, okay? There's some people that were naturally like born just beautiful when you look at. And so they automatically, you know, get more opportunities. You know, they move in this world differently just because they're pretty. They're stimulating to the eye, right? Like, he was just telling us so much about like the different privileges that are in this world and that people are born with, but they don't see it. They don't see it. They don't acknowledge it because they don't even know that it exists.
Absolutely.
They don't know that it exists.
Part.
Like, people who live in Florida, like myself included, are privileged, okay? Like, our lifestyle is what we see, feel, hear, smell, taste on the daily is way different than anybody who don't live in Florida. Like, if this is not this is the majority of our backyards. Everybody's backyard is this. Every single body's backyard is this. You know what I'm saying? The frequency of vacation, everything, all that bliss and harmony and all the things that you experience while you're on vacation, right? That's what Florida is. Living in Florida is like that for us. You know, there's a lot of people that live here that wouldn't see it that way because they're in it. They're in the world, you know, they're in it.
Man.
However, me coming from Norfolk, VA, you know, I went to school there. I went to high school in Richmond and I went to college in Norfolk. So I was in Virginia for a long amount of time, like most of my adulthood. You know, and I've only been in Florida for 6 years. So that lifestyle, everything that happened then does not exist now. Literally, it doesn't. And so people who, everybody has privilege is the point I'm trying to make here. Like, the privilege perspective is so expansive. So when it comes to like people of color explaining to your, you know, non-people of color counterparts, okay, whether they be a friend, family, you know, just a person, whoever, you know, if you get the opportunity to explain to them because they want to know, you know, what white privilege is, you can explain it to them now with tangible evidence. Okay, you can explain it with examples and analogies that are real, that they can identify with, so that they can see, oh wow, I am privileged, and they can leverage their own personal power and support for humanity, because it's bigger than race. Okay, so that these people can now pour back into the educational systems. Let's empower our children of color, okay, and of non-color. Let's empower all of the children, okay, so that they can make the difference in this world, okay? Let's do that.
Preach.
Let's expand the concept of white privilege and like let everybody know that like, yo, you are also privileged. It's not just white people who are privileged, honey. I am also privileged. I'm privileged by choice. I like to live a certain type of way, and I want my family to experience the same thing. Okay? So, yes, the privileged perspective that Qwynn so beautifully shared with us, because he didn't have to share that energy with us. He gave it to us at no, I'm not going to say at no cost, but he gave it to us from his overflow, honey. From his overflow. Okay, because his cup is full. He's in alignment with himself. He has a connection with the infinite source, honey, at 18. Okay? Man of color. Okay, who is also a part of the LGBTQ, plus community, but wears it so well. He is impacting this world in such a way. I am just so honored to have been blessed by his presence, honey, because he expanded my consciousness. And now I know, like, damn, now that I know tangibly, I know I am convinced, okay, in the conscious and subconscious mind that I am also privileged, okay? Doesn't mean that I'm better than you. It just means that I get to create different outcomes, more expansive outcomes by choice. So yes, I can go to any restaurant and order a bottle of wine. Now I can experience the things that I see my mentor doing, because now I understand that it's not just a white thing. It's not everybody thing, but it's by choice. Okay? And so with that choice being made, you have to know, like, you're going to be presented opportunities to practice. You have to know what it takes to become this. Okay? Because you have to become what it is you want to attract. You have to become what it is you want to attract. Okay? So if you are still identifying with the broke mindset, like, I'm broke, you joke around with it, you know what I'm saying? You feel as if you're broke or living check to check or you don't have enough. If you identify with that, you will never be able to make six figures. You will never know what it feels like to have your bills paid on time. You will never know what it feels like to pay your bills out months in advance. You will never have those experiences because you're holding on to the identity of being broke. It starts with you making a choice to let it go. Let it go, and everything else will follow in support of that. You are divinely guided and protected. You know what I'm saying? You are divinely guided and protected. And so I'm going to end it here because,
that's it.
I want to get in the water. I want to enjoy my day, and I feel like I got my point across. We do want to show up more often and share these topics with you guys and share these concepts with you guys, because
it's a continuous thing.
We're not the only ones who feel this way. And it's a lot of young people out here that have the same exact mindset that we do, and there's no community. They don't know who to talk to. They're talking to themselves. Okay? So I'm just letting you guys, like, we are here for you. Okay? The community is here. Your tribe is here. Like, we are here for you. We're not alone in this. Okay? There's a lot of us who are understanding certain things. Okay? There's a lot of us tapping into our own natural born abilities. Okay? And so I am just committed to sharing that with the community for those who are ready and willing and wanting to receive, so that they can make a change in their lives. And that, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, that's where it's at. And let me end with this. Qwynn Alchemy. Okay? This is our first virtual experience. We are having our first masterclass. I'm super excited, where I am bridging myself, my voice as a spiritual catalyst with my business. Okay, I want to share these concepts with you guys in containers to where you have tangible practices, techniques, the proper questioning, okay, to really shift your mindset and really shift your subconscious so that you can create and experience what it is you want. Okay, so with Qwynn Alchemy, we are going to be teaching you guys your natural born abilities to be able to create, okay, from a pure connection to yourself and source. So we're going to set up a blueprint for you so that you can create a tangible plan, align action steps to implement, okay, to implement every single day so that you can start to create the magic. It happens instantaneously.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're giving you the behind the scenes on how to leverage your natural born essence, who you were born to be, and magnetize to be able to attract any and all things. We attracted this cabana. This space was perfect, y'all. This space was perfect. The car is right behind us. Okay, and we got it for less than what it said on the flyer. That is magnetism. Okay, that's also, like, we're also going to be teaching you guys how to monetize. And really, we're just sharing concepts that support it, because it happens naturally anyways. It's going to happen regardless, because life supports life. So if you're out here being, right, and you're doing what you love to do, you don't even look at it as work, because you're having fun. Like, you're passionate about it. You get fired up about it. You don't get tired because you're serving from the overflow, right? If you're out here just being, guess what? You're fully supported in that.
Right.
Okay, so people, places, and things, everything is always going to show up in your reality,
Right.
so that you can just be.
Right.
Okay, you don't need to be out here hustling and struggling, because we need your essence. We need you to just be who it is you are.
Man.
Be who you were born to be. That's what's going to save the world. Okay, in order for me to be this way, to be tapped in, I got to be stimulated. I like to be, God knows, I am expensive. Like, I like to live a certain type of way. Okay, I like to drink sparkling water, Pellegrinos. Like, I like to eat different things now. Like, my beliefs, my human is wanting a different, more expansive ass experience. Okay, so if I am like, if what I gotta do is, you know, service 12 plus people every single day with 60 and 90-minute massages, and using my voice, right, coaching women, holding space for women, sharing, praying, meditating, if all that it takes for me to create this outcome is what it requires,
Right.
and I can be fully supported, meaning I don't have to externally outsource anything.
Right.
I don't work no other job. I don't work for I don't work. I live full time. And shout out to the beautiful Qwynn, man. Oh, what's her name? Aaliyah. I knew I wasn't going to forget her. I can't forget her. She's amazing. Shout out to you, Aaliyah. And we are going to hook up and link up, because you are definitely tribe. Okay? She says, I live full time. I used to work. I live full time now. And so that's another concept that was brought into my reality. It's all a choice, you guys. You can, life shows you what you believe to be true. Okay? Life shows us all what we believe to be true. Okay, so yeah, I'm cool with the belief of like living full time. I'm going to live the best way that I possibly can, because my life's expressions reinforce my belief. I believe in God. I believe in an infinite source. And I believe that that source is beautiful, amazing, creative, abundant, exhilarating. I believe that infinite source to be so many things, so many high vibrational things. Okay? Like, I can compare it to ecstasy, because that's what y'all can identify it as feeling. I've never been on ecstasy. I've only heard about it. And so in my experience now, in these experiences, like, it feels so good. It's like, damn, this must be ecstasy. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it resonates with you, like, let me know. But yeah, so if that's what it takes, then that's what it takes.
Right.
You know, that's what it takes. I'm going to do all that it takes.
Yeah.
Because I don't get tired. I'm serving from my overflow, because I'm fully supported in everything that I do. And y'all can do it too. That's why I'm sharing this.
If y'all don't sign up for this class, man.
Sign up for Qwynn Alchemy, y'all. We going in. It's going to be fun. It's a 2-hour experience. It's going to be a open Q&A at the end. Okay, time with me. We're going to work you guys through. We're going to, we're going to like lay it out plain for you guys, because you already have the answers.
Right.
We're just giving you the keys to unlock what's already inside of you. You already, that's what you don't know. You don't know that you have the answers already. Because you don't follow your intuition. But I'm not going to go on and on, because like I said, I want to get in the water, you guys. I'm going to end it here. Qwynn Alchemy is open for registration. Link is in the bio. As soon as you click the link, it's going to take you to the page. The pop-up will be Qwynn Alchemy. Click it. If this is resonating with you, this will be the best $222 you have ever invested, okay? The return on that investment is yourself. Bet on yourself. Okay? Bet on yourself. Okay? I'm going to bet on me all day long. All right? So anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful, magical, fantastical day. Today is I Am Sunday. We encourage you to hone in on the aspects or the concept of who you are. Own that shit, because you are so beautiful. You are so beautiful, and I see you. We see you, and we love you. So on that note, peace. Y'all already know what it is.